Hello, it's Risa. How you doing? So before I teach you my new recipe, I just want to say that I'm hoping that you guys are subscribing. So please share, tell people, comment. I love all the comments. I'll always get back to you with answers. And if I don't know the answers, I'll find out the answers. So we're going to make a delicious strawberry surprise, okay? And it's super ridiculously easy. You could eat it as a snack, as a breakfast. You could share it with company. And also, I thought of using a banana as well. So, you're going to need some light ricotta cheese. I just found this one. It's by SILANI. Okay, it's light. And for 4 tablespoons, it's 2 smart points. I'm just going to use 2 tablespoons for 1 smart point. PB2 powder, if you want to use regular peanut butter, you can. You're just going to need 1 teaspoon. And for the ricotta, depending on how many strawberries you're using, you can use 4 tablespoons or half the recipe. Okay, so if you're just doing an individual portion, probably 2 tablespoons is fine. A drop of vanilla, and I'm using today some SWERVE. Okay, I love it. It's an icing sugar. It has no aftertaste. Again, this is what I do. If you want to use regular sugar, you can use regular sugar, brown sugar, SUKRIN to sweeten it up. You want to use a little honey, agave. You can do what you want, okay? And you're just going to be using 1 teaspoon of it anyways. Actually, 2 teaspoons because I was testing it out and I like it sweeter. If you don't like it as sweet, just use 1 teaspoon. The great thing about my recipes, or any recipe, it's just that's right, a base, right? It's just a base. So you can do whatever you want and change it up how you like it. Okay, so I just have some strawberries, and what I've done is I've washed them really well, pat them dry, and take off the tops, okay? And I just took a sharp knife, and I've scooped at the middle so that you make a hole. We're going to fill the strawberries. So I'm just going to show you. I've done a couple already. Really easy. Just go around in the white part here gently, and you're just going to take the middle out. And depending on how much you want to fill it, you're going to make it a little bit deeper. But don't go too deep because then you'll break them, okay? How do I know? Because I've done that a few times. So just, you know, with practice, you'll see that it looks like a little cone-shaped and make a nice hole, okay? All right, so some of them are already done. Oh, one more. And that's really easy. Now, I just brought a banana out because I thought, why not? Because it would be great, this mixture on top of a banana too. Super delicious. And of course, what's my favorite word? Nutritious. And I like, when I serve bananas, even for myself, I like to cut them on a slant. I just think it looks a little fancier that way. So I just cut them on a slant. And I'll just put them out on my plate. And I just think it looks a little prettier, right? Anyways, so let's get to the good part. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of the ricotta cheese. And I have my tablespoon. Again, you want to make 4 tablespoons. It's only 2 smart points. So we're going to see, because I already made some, so we'll see how much it fills, all right? So 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to use a fork to mix it. All right, if you want to use a whisk, you can. I just find sometimes with a small amount of the whisk, it just gets all inside the whisk. All right. And I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of my PB2 powder, add it. Again, like I told you, it's just a super easy idea. I love super easy ideas, don't you? and fast, and you can keep it in the fridge and store it up to probably a day or two. I wouldn't wait much longer, or eat them immediately, okay? So I'm going to use, I have a bit of a sweet tooth. You guys know that. So I'm just going to take 1-2 teaspoons of my Swerve and then mix it up. Again, just so easy. And I'm going to add a little, just a drop, probably about, let's see what this is, 1/4 teaspoon of just a drop of vanilla. You don't have vanilla, you don't want vanilla, you don't have to put in vanilla. I don't know, with all my recipes, I just seem to always love vanilla in everything. Okay, so I'm just going to mix that up really, really, really well and get it to a nice creamy consistency, okay? The ricotta cheese is a very smooth cheese. If you don't have ricotta cheese and you want to try it with a cream cheese, go for it. You could even take a cottage cheese and use that and just, you know, mix it and it'll form a nice creamy, still pretty thick consistency, okay? And of course, what do we have to do? Again, I like it pretty sweet. If you don't like it as sweet, don't put as much sugar or sweetener in it. Okay, now we are going to fill the strawberries. And I don't know if you noticed here, guys, but dun, da, 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 I found sugar-free SMUCKERS caramel and chocolate. OMG, delicious. I got it at the low-carb grocery store, but I'm sure you can find it. I've seen them at Walmart and probably your local grocery stores. If you look hard enough, you can find. And for 1 tablespoon, only 1 Smart Point. For 2 tablespoons, yes, sometimes these things happen. It triples, it's 3 Smart Points, okay? But if you're just drizzling a little bit over to make it look pretty and tasty, that's fine. Or you can put some in a bowl and then dip them. I just find if you're having company, it'll just look so pretty, right? Alrighty, so we're gonna just take our strawberry and we're just gonna fill them. Super easy. And you can put it on a really pretty plate and your company is gonna go, wow, that looks delicious. And secretly, you'll know that for all of this is only 1 Smart Point. Again, unless you double the recipe to 2 Smart Points, which is still very low. You get your fruit, you get your protein, and it's going to be nice and filling, satisfying treat. If you use the syrup, then it'll be an extra Smart Point. So you're just filling it like that. And I'm just putting it in. And one more. So if you have huge strawberries and you want to fill them right up, you can, depending on how much you've dug in that hole, right? And made a big hole for them. So that's it. And then what I thought was, if you have extra left over and you want to add some banana to it, you can. I'm just seeing that you can, making sure you can see what I'm doing. Just put some banana down, because strawberries and bananas just go so nicely together. And that's a really good morning breakfast or snack. So even on the banana, if you have extra left over, which I do, you can just put some on top of your banana as well. And it's also obviously a low carb, high protein dessert or breakfast or whatever you want it to be. Okay, so of course I have to lick my fingers. The other thing is, if you don't want to put the syrup on, I brought my little whatchamacallit thing, and you can some SWERVE, some icing sugar on top. So that's an option to make it look pretty. I'm going to put some in and just go like this if you want. That'll make it look pretty. You could add some of that on. Or you can just take a tablespoon. I'll take some of my chocolate because I love chocolate. And I'm actually measuring. Usually I just drizzle, but I'll just, I think there. I might have to heat this up a little bit and then it's better. But it doesn't matter. It still looks delicious with a little bit of chocolate on top. And ta-da! You have a amazing, delicious dessert. So don't forget to subscribe and tell people and share, and come visit me at Risa's Recipes for lots more videos, okay? Bye for now. Love you guys. Take care.